Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing Market Briefing, market analysis, and financial news. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. The top things to watch in the stock market Wednesday, 19th of October. The S&P 500 fell 1.34% on Wednesday as the 10-year Treasury yield continues its climb towards 5%. Investors remain concerned about rising interest rates and their impact on equities. Oil prices are slightly lower today ahead of Jerome Powell's speech at noon, which could provide insight into future Fed policy. Netflix was the big earnings winner, adding 8.76 million new subscribers last quarter thanks to password crackdowns and its new ad-supported tier. The streaming giant stock was upgraded by Truist, and JP Morgan raised its price target to $480. Netflix results provide optimism for the company's turnaround efforts. Tesla, however, reported rare misses on both earnings and revenue. The electric vehicle maker faces macroeconomic headwinds that led to a more cautious outlook from management. Tesla's stock was downgraded by Morgan Stanley, which lowered its price target to $380 on concerns over near-term challenges. Las Vegas Sands beat expectations in Macau and Singapore and announced a $2 billion stock buyback program. Strong results for the casino operator could signal similar strength for its peer Wynn Resorts. Both stocks have struggled lately, but fundamentals remain positive. Disney filed an 8-K showing its new segment structure, revealing ESPN is performing better than anticipated. This supports the idea that Disney has options in terms of the sports network's future. The reorganization provides transparency into Disney's various business units. More consolidation may be ahead for the oil industry, as reports say Devon Energy has held talks regarding a potential deal with Marathon Oil. Deal activity could pick up in the space given volatility in oil prices. Costco CEO Craig Jelinek will step down in January, succeeded by current COO Ron Bachris. The transition is unlikely to significantly impact the warehouse retailer, which continues firing on all cylinders. Jelinek departs after a successful nearly decade-long stint as CEO. Morgan Stanley stock dropped Wednesday despite solid results as a miss in wealth management overshadowed earnings beats elsewhere. Oppenheimer called the sell-off an overreaction, with wealth management contributing only 15% of revenues. The firm recommends buying the dip. In cybersecurity, Jefferies upgraded Zscaler and CrowdStrike to buys but downgraded Fortinet to hold. The diverging ratings highlight the bifurcation in the sector's performance as companies face varied growth prospects. Finally, Deutsche Bank initiated coverage on several U.S. restaurant stocks, including Chipotle, Starbucks, and Domino's as its top picks. The firm sees upside for these chains as consumers continue to spend on food away from home despite inflationary pressures. Markets face lingering uncertainties, but pockets of strength can be found in tech and consumer discretionary. Earnings results point to resilience among households even against the challenging backdrop. The Fed remains in focus as investors parse economic data for clues on the path forward for interest rates. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. Crypto market update. Starting with some major legal news, New York Attorney General Letitia James filed a lawsuit against cryptocurrency companies Gemini Trust, Genesis Global Capital, and Digital Currency Group, alleging they defrauded over 230,000 investors out of over $1 billion. The lawsuit claims Gemini knew Genesis loans were under-collateralized and highly concentrated with Alameda Research, but did not disclose this to users. The companies have yet to officially respond. In regulatory news, Coinbase has chosen Ireland as its EU regulatory hub under the new MiCA crypto license framework. Coinbase cited Ireland's crypto-friendly political environment and respected regulator. Setting up in Ireland will allow Coinbase to more easily operate across the EU. Morgan Stanley Wealth Management believes the crypto winter may be over based on historical data showing bear markets typically bottom out 12 to 14 months after the peak. Bitcoin hit its all-time high in November 2021 and bottomed around a year later, matching the timeline of previous crypto winters. Morgan Stanley also notes Bitcoin is up 70% off its lows, another sign the trough has likely occurred. Shifting to market data, the CoinDesk Market Index is down 0.4% to 1,125. Bitcoin is slightly higher on the day, up 0.1% to $28,429. Meanwhile, Ethereum is down 1.8% to $1,554. In terms of trading volumes, tri-denominated pairs now dominate on Binance, accounting for over 70% of total volume. The Turkish lira has plunged 50% versus the dollar this year, while Bitcoin is up 70%, likely driving elevated crypto trading in Tri. That wraps up the key crypto news for today. The legal troubles facing major crypto companies highlight lingering regulatory uncertainty in the space. However, signs continue to point to thawing crypto market conditions as prices stabilize. While risks remain, investor sentiment seems to be incrementally improving. We'll keep monitoring the key trends and bring you the latest developments. Stay tuned for your next crypto update. Key events this week: Japan CPI, Friday. China loan prime rates, Friday. Philadelphia Fed President Patrick Harker speaks, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. S&P 500 futures rose 0.1% as of 8:50 a.m. New York time. Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.4%. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average were little changed. The Stoxx Europe 600 fell 0.9%. The MSCI World Index fell 0.4%. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index was little changed. The euro rose 0.3% to $1.0572. The British pound was little changed at $1.2137. The Japanese yen was little changed at 149.81 per dollar. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin rose 1% to $28,528.52. Ether fell 0.4% to $1,555.55. Bonds. The yield on 10-year treasuries advanced 1 basis point to 4.92%. Germany's 10-year yield was little changed at 2.92%. Britain's 10-year yield advanced 2 basis points to 4.67%. Commodities. West Texas Intermediate crude fell 0.8% to $87.59 a barrel. Gold futures were little changed. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching Market Briefing, market analysis, and financial news. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.